Hello and welcome to your daily love message from your person. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in the Divine Masculine Soul Messages deck today by Soulmates and Twin Flames. So we're going to connect with the energy and see what you need to know, what your person is thinking about you today, what they are feeling and what's on their mind. So let's connect and see what we need to know. Flying out, wow, we've got one card here and one card there straight away. And these cards are moving at the back here. Actually, I'm going to put them back in. I'm going to wait to see if they come out naturally here. So these are the cards that I'm being guided to pull out. They're sticking up out of the deck, and I feel that's the message there. So let's see what the first card is then. My biggest regret is letting you go. And this card jumped out of the deck. So they want you to know that if they've let you go, if they've walked away from you, if they've blocked you, if they've been ghosting you, if they've said it's over in any way, shape or form, that's their biggest regret. And they won't let you go. They may think they're in the heat of the moment when they do that, but that's not the truth, because we can never let go of our own soul. And it's usually for the masculines that, they need to make a choice to choose themselves. And when they do that, as soon as they do that, they are led back to you because you are one. So if you're sitting here thinking, oh, he's chosen a karmic partner or he's chosen this or that, he's never chosen those things or those people or those circumstances or experiences or situations over you. It's just he hasn't yet chosen himself. So there's never a choice between you and someone else. It's always the need for them to choose themselves. And right now in this moment, their biggest regret is letting you go. Why? Because they realize you're the best they're ever going to get. And they know that you're the one. And they know you belong together. And they're so afraid right now of you moving on. They're jealous of anyone around you. And they're afraid that you may be with someone else. So they're worried that they've lost you. My biggest regret is letting you go because I feel like I'm losing you. And I'm worried I've lost you. And I can't lose you. So again, there's a sense of urgency for them to reach out. They're very curious about you. They may be checking you out on social media to see if you have moved on, if you've changed your bio on Facebook, or if your profile's changed on Instagram, or if you've been updating anything, because their biggest regret is letting you go. So I feel they're watching you. I'm getting that coming through intuitively. No matter what the other cards are, I feel that they are saying to you, I've been watching you because my biggest regret is letting you go. And they need to come back, and that's what they know. I need to come back, but I'm a little bit afraid that you may have moved on or you may not want me to come back. I'm a little bit afraid. So if you've been sitting there thinking, do they regret the past? Yes, they do. Do they regret letting you go? Yes, they do. Do they regret everything? Yes, they do. So if they've blocked you, they will unblock you. Trust in that. Understand that they will return to you and they will apologize for the past. I'm sorry I can't be what you need. You deserve someone who is worthy of your love. Now, a very similar message came through a few days ago in a different deck. So again, they were apologising for those times that they weren't able to be what you needed in that moment. Maybe they couldn't be there for you on a specific day, or maybe they didn't reach out to you on your birthday and that upset you, or they couldn't be around you the way you wanted them to be, or they couldn't help out the way you wanted them to, or they couldn't contribute the way you wanted them to, and they didn't feel worthy of your love. They felt like they were a failure. They didn't feel good enough for you. And that's another reason they can push you away, walk away and go away. And now they're regretting that because they're starting to realise they are worthy of your love. They can be what you need because they've started giving themselves what they need. They've started loving themselves more. They've started doing the self-love and the self-work. So they are saying to you, now I realise I can be what you need. I am worthy of your love, and now I'm afraid I've messed it all up with my stupid behaviour, and now I'm regretting everything. My biggest regret is letting you go. So I feel they fully intend to come back to you in this new energy and prove themselves and prove their love. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's the apology that you may have been waiting for. And if you see red roses, that's a huge sign of an apology on the way. Maybe you've been hearing love songs about apologies, about sorry. Because they are sorry. They're sorry for everything. They're sorry for letting you go. They're sorry for walking away. They're sorry for letting you down. They're sorry for the way they've behaved. But they're still not ready to be with you yet. So they're saying, yes, I'm sorry. Yes, I regret it all. Yes, I want to make it right. But I'm not ready to be with you yet because I'm still working on self-love. So if you're thinking that, perhaps you're sitting here thinking, oh, great, they're going to apologize today, or, they're going to work it out right now. They're not yet ready yet. So they said, I'm still not quite ready because I'm still working on me. I'm still becoming my greatest version. I'm still working things out. And what else do they want to apologize? So again, this is really about you being patient and trusting that they are getting there. They are moving into the right energy. And it all starts with them regretting letting you go. So what are they saying sorry for? They are saying sorry for lying to you, denying their feelings, lying about things. Lying to you was easier for me than telling you the truth about what was going on. So they may have felt very embarrassed about their circumstances. Maybe you were crushed because they didn't tell you they were married, or they didn't say they were living with someone, or they didn't tell you the truth about something. And you think, how could you do that to me? But they were embarrassed about it and they didn't want to lose you. So they may have lied. Lying to you was easier. And they also may have lied because maybe they denied their love, or said that it wasn't real, or you were imagining it, or making you feel crazy. Because the truth was, what was going on inside of them was their life was changing. They were struggling to deal with the age gap, or they were worrying about the future, or they were feeling very insecure. They didn't feel good enough for you. They didn't feel worthy for you. So they lied to make it easier for you to move on. Not that you can. So I feel they also did that in a selfless way, some of them, where they were thinking about you and your needs, because they really did know at that time that they couldn't give you what you needed, that you deserved someone who was worthy of your love in that moment. So they lied and said, oh, I don't care about you, to make it easier for you to find that person or move on. Not that it works like that, but this is the way their mind works. It isn't you. So they're reminding you it's not you. Anything you've done, it's not you. It's not your fault. Don't take it personally. It's not you. I just have been hurt before. I've been hurt in the past. I've been used, abused, let down. So I have a hard time trusting. And they want to trust you, and they do trust you. But they're afraid that they're going to mess it up with their own stupid behaviour and push you away. And they don't really trust themselves. So that's what they're working on too. I'm sorry, I'm not yet ready to be with you, but I am working on trusting myself. I am working on trusting love again. Trusting that you're not going to abandon me or walk away. There's so much more going on than you realise. So try and understand that, when they're silent, or when they're not communicating, or when you don't know what's going on with them, there is so much more going on than you realise. That can be what's going on internally within them. Or maybe they've got other things going on in their situation. They may have financial things they're dealing with that you don't know about. They could be in debt, or they could be in financial struggle. They may be going through issues at work. They may be feeling stressed out or pressured. They may be going through things with family members. Maybe they're ill, or someone they love is ill. And they're dealing with something. Maybe the kids are going through something. So always try and have compassion and see things in a higher way. Because it's not just as easy as them sitting there regretting letting you go and wanting to make it right. They definitely want to do that, but they have to be ready for you in every single way. And if their finances aren't right, they don't feel ready. If they are still dealing with something, they don't feel ready. So they're saying to you, there's so much more going on than you realise. I want you to know how I've been, and I want to know how you've been. They want to communicate. They want to catch up. They want to chat. They want to know how you've been. They're curious about you, so they're checking you out on social media. They're curious, and I really do feel that from coming through intuitively. So regardless of everything else, they want you to know that they are watching you because they want to know how you've been. And they want you to know how they've been. They're saying there's so much more going on than you realise. Please understand it isn't you. I've just been dealing with hurt. I'm not ready yet. I'm sorry I lied to you. I'm sorry for everything. I'm sorry I couldn't be what you deserved at the time. But my biggest regret is letting you go. And I'm going to prove that to you. I'm going to prove to you that you can trust me again. when the time is right. So have faith that they are learning their lessons. They are realizing their truths. They are understanding things on a deep level. And yes, their biggest regret is letting you go. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.